Excuse me, y'all. Let me be on my Lil Wayne for a second. Young buddy. We's the F, baby, and the F is for what the fuck, Triple H? How you doing, Diamond? What we doing?
Whew. I don't know, man. I'm doing all right, man. You know, I just got done watching Raw with you. We just got done watching the Raw after Saturday night's main event.
Yes. We have some things to talk about. I hope. Are we? Is it? It's going, isn't it?
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
It look normal.
Okay. Sounds being picked up. All right. Okay. Okay, so much is going on. So today in this podcast, what I suggested that we talk about is we're just going to talk about our feel-goods over the past 12 months here in the world of wrestling. We're going to talk about our favorite matches. We're going to talk about our favorite gimmicks. We're going to talk about what worked. We're going to talk about what didn't work. And we're also going to talk about our review of Saturday night's main event this past Saturday. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw for the subsequent following Saturday's main event. So let's just hop right into it. There's no rhyme or reason. What should we do first? Should we do Saturday's main event? Should we talk about the year?
I think we should get into it while we here, bro. We here for John Cena, you know. We here to pay our respects to one of the most established wrestlers of our time.
Yes.
I know they call him the GOAT. He's personally not my GOAT.
He's not mine.
No, but I respect John Cena enough to acknowledge the fact that he's put in a lot of good work.
He's put in an insane amount of work.
He is 100% the ideal employee for the company he works for. 100%.
Yeah. He's definitely an employee of the month.
Right down to the very looks of him, right down to his cadence and demeanor. He doesn't say a bad word about him. He's always showing up, wanting to know what he can do to make the product better. He's always willing to take whatever is given to him and make it the absolute best it can be. That's exactly what WWE wants. That's exactly what Vince wanted, and that's exactly what Triple H wanted.
John Cena is definitely the exemplar.
Somebody that will make good of their ideas to the best of their ability. And I think it's one of the many reasons why they call him the greatest of all time. But I just feel like if we go and talk about the Saturday night's main event, I just feel like it was a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about the match in general. I'm talking about everything around the match.
We could just hop right into it. Like, I agree. It was a little bit underwhelming. I did heavily appreciate the Cody Rhodes versus Obafemi. I believe that's how you pronounce his name.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That match was amazing. Like, honestly, like
that was probably the best thing to see outside of the Cena match.
I can't get over the flying uppercut. Like, that shit was so beautiful. And then the flying uppercut and the way Cody sold it by flipping over the table and being genuinely busted open. Thank you. I miss blood in WWE. I miss it so much. It doesn't have to be nasty and gory, but it does add a simple violence to the aggression. But that match, got cut out by Drew. Right into it. The reason why I felt like this night was underwhelming, because I felt like Saturday night's main event had the opportunity to really be about the future. And I know that we get a lot of events where it's like the future is now, and it's weird. But I was just hoping that we would get a pivotal turning point for us to say, okay, I wanted to leave Saturday night's main event with this feeling of, oh my God, things are about to be different. Like when Brock Lesnar defeated The Undertaker in my pit, I was like, oh my God, things are about to be different in the WWE. And Daniel Bryan won later on that night too. So like, I was hoping that Saturday night's main event would have a WrestleMania 30 field. I'm dumb.
If this had any planning whatsoever, it probably would have been that way.
I just wanted this night to be about the future, and I didn't get that. We're gonna get Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre once more, and I miss a ruthless Drew. Like it just.
Well, how can he be ruthless at this point? He's already lost too many fucking times.
I don't believe in him.
I can't take him seriously.
I don't take him seriously no more. And
like, this gotta be like his third or fourth match with Cody. It's gotta be.
And it's not believable. Like, I just missed.
Because I think they've been feuding since SummerSlam.
Yeah. I just miss when the booking, like. And I hate Vince. But whatever Vince was doing,
you know what I miss number one contenders matches.
Yeah, whatever Vince was.
That would at least get me to understand why this is happening again, and not just creative dictating a match to us, because that's what it is. Adam Pearce usually drops a promo right before Raw. If you are on social media, you'll see it there, and then they'll tell you what the match is. And I'm expecting we're gonna get a lot more of those after what happened tonight, because they set up a lot of shit tonight. But I just wish Drew McIntyre beat somebody first. I think what they're doing is they're counting the War Games win as him doing something. And I didn't see War Games Saturday, so I don't know what exactly he did during that match. But I know he didn't get the pin. So if he didn't get the pin, I can't really see why he's getting another touch.
I forgot that match. I kind of watched War Games, but I kind of like. So yeah, that was annoying. Sol Ruka versus Bayley was pretty phenomenal.
I thought it was good.
Sol Ruka did this really cool like backflip spring salt out of the ring. That was nuts. Actually, that was actually fucking nuts. But she was just doing backflips the entire match. So that was the tag match. Let me just hop right into it. Like honestly, I'm not even gonna spend much on Saturday Night's main event.
You already got it too much now.
Because I got a lot to talk about. But anyway, so let's just hop right into it.
John Cena tapped out, everybody. Let's just get to the meat and potatoes. John Cena, the man that's been preaching never give up for 20 years, tapped out to Gunther, and it was very unimpressive tap out. Very unimpressive.
Stupid fashion.
I don't understand.
Stupid fashion.
Because the last half of the match was literally him trying to fight off the sleeper hold. He got his own sleeper in, it didn't work. He got him to the ropes and did a super AA. It didn't finish the match. He got out of it and put him in the STF. That didn't finish the match. And this is all in between him breaking out of the sleeper hold. And literally minute 15, he just goes, well, I'm done, and taps out on his elbow. I just don't like the fact that I don't feel like it was a strong enough hold to be tapping out in. Why is he tapping out to a sleeper in 2025?
To a fucking sleeper hold. To a fucking sleeper hold. When me and Diamond were talking before the pod, I was like, man.
Unless it is the Coquina clutch, no one
like
should
exactly.
be tapping out.
It's like if John Cena was going to tap out, it needed to be an impressive submission. The example I used with Diamond earlier before we started recording was if y'all remember when John Cena first implemented the STFU on Kurt Angle back in 2005 when Kurt Angle and John Cena had a submission match and John Cena was not known for submission and people were like, how the fuck is John Cena going to beat the Kurt Angle? And the STFU was born. I was expecting that kind of a feel. I was like, okay, if John Cena, because there was rumors before, and I hate the dirt sheets, but there was rumors before tonight that John Cena was going to tap. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I did. There was a lot of rumors that was already going to happen. Cool. Whatever. But a sleeper hold, like, it could have been more creative. If Triple H wanted to make this believable, it should have been a move we'd never seen before, or at the very least, a move that would have the fans watching, like, oh, ouch, like, John, that's a really fucked up move. You might, and I was hoping for a move so fucked up that it would be like, oh, you have to retire because there's no way you're going to be the same after that. Like,
I don't know why he just didn't do the move that he used to tap out LA Knight literally a week ago.
Right!
He literally made LA Knight tap out to a crossface.
That's a good point.
Literally, why is it not that move? Why is it a sleeper?
Why is it a sleeper hold? And then and on top of that, it's a sleeper hold. Nigga didn't even sleep. Nigga didn't even sleep. He smiled.
No, he smiled. He didn't. No, he didn't pass out, everyone. No, he smiled. He knew he couldn't get out of the hole and tapped out. He gave up on y'all. He quit. He said, no mas.
No mas.
Done.
No mas.
Benito.
No mas come through. No, so
man.
And also another thing I want to bring up, and I know John Cena typically does this, but it drove me crazy, and I was hoping for the last match it wouldn't happen. He didn't even do this with AJ. He did it a couple of times with AJ.
Here we go.
John called so many moves, and the thing is, like somebody's supposed to call the match. John has done this his entire career, but it was so blatant in his last match, he probably just didn't give a fuck anymore. Bro, us, the fans at home, can see your mouth moving. And not only can we see your mouth moving, we can hear words come out of that same mouth. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm hearing Justin say, Irish whip, okay, tuck, under. And then on top of that, I will never forget this part of the match. It blew my mind. I'll never forget. It was like during the 5 moves of doom, and I will never forget where Gunther went for like one of those like quick clotheslines that John Cena ducks to pick you up and swirl you around. Yeah. And then Gunther was on the ground, and Josh was like, "Up, get up." Get up! And then Gunther get up to continue the quick little clothesline for John Cena to like swirl him around again for the you can't see me. And I was like, what the fuck? Because Gunther was like playing dead until John Cena audibly said,
that was the only screw up of the night.
Get up!
That only screw up he had.
And I was like, oh my God. So I get it. First of all, John Cena was supposed to call his last match. First of all, John Cena typically calls his matches according to the people that he wrestles, unless you're a fucking Shawn Michaels. But John Cena typically calls his matches. Okay, cool, whatever. But I was just hoping that for the last match we would get a beautiful dance. Like I was really hoping that we would get John Cena, AJ Styles. I was really hoping we would look at this match like, oh my God. Because if that's not what Gunther does, then
Gunther is going to hit you with slaps, and he's going to splash on you a couple times if it gets that far. Gunther's moveset is real throwback in terms of the fact that he is just going to slap the shit out you and hit you with lariats until you tap out or surrender.
And then it's like
oh my God, he's using a sleeper hold.
This is
a finisher.
This is the same mistake I feel that was made back in WrestleMania 30 with Brock Lesnar and Undertaker, right? Mm-hmm. Where you give this prestigious honor of defeating somebody
who doesn't need it.
Thank you, Diamond. Took the words right out of my mouth. Like what did defeating Undertaker do for Brock Lesnar for real?
And I'm still waiting to figure out what this is going to do for Gunther. Although Monday night he got his booze.
So actually, let's segue. First, I was going to ask you, how do you feel about the match, and then let's segue actually into the Gunther Monday Night Raw promo, because that's perfect.
Well, Gunther came out, I believe, if I'm trying to quote him right now, but like he said, he tapped out like a little bitch, and then he walked away. Adam Pearce yelled at him, and then AJ Styles was at the car and confronted him and made a little tease that we're probably going to get Gunther and AJ Styles next.
Which fine.
It's fine. On title. Give AJ something to do.
AJ's
Although AJ's a tag champion already, but
I wouldn't mind a nice bat for bat. But here's the thing about Gunther that I miss, and I don't know what happened. Man, Gunther used to whoop ass. Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, in that match he whooped ass.
It could have been worse. It could have been much worse. It could have been much worse. Like Gunther used to I was watching some of these Intercontinental matches that he used to do when he had that long ass reign. Gunther was putting bitches in the dirt. Like, it was bad. Like, he was chopping the fuck out of you. It was like mat for mat, just. And like Gunther didn't say much back in the he was just beating people's ass like a fucking who's by somebody that I can I remember when fucking Homeboy first got on the scene for I don't want to butcher he was just a U.S. champion earlier this year. He beat LA Knight for the U.S. champion. Nakamura. When Nakamura first came to the WWE scene, he was beating, he was kicking people in the fucking face. Like, it was fucking fucked up. It was fucked up brutal. I remember Gunther being fucked up brutal, and I just think that... Basically, what I'm trying to say is Gunther is not believable, and I just don't believe in Gunther.
How can you believe in somebody that's tapping out to a sleeper hold in 8 seconds? Because that's what happened. That's what happened to him in WrestleMania. He tapped out to Jey Uso. He hasn't even attempted a submission since then. It's been well over 9 months.
And now rumors they want Gunther to retire Brock. I guess he's going to be the new legend killer or some shit. It's and then he came out in the whole yeah, I don't give a fuck about
the
this
fact
anymore.
that he is going to pin Brock Lesnar does literally nothing for me. Because at some point he has to get back to the world title. We're doing this vision thing right now with the world title. We're doing this CM Punk thing with the world title. So I have no idea where Gunther's going to be fitting in all that.
I have no idea.
This WrestleMania, at least.
No idea.
So I'm assuming that he's going to be there for next year, 43, when it's in Saudi.
Triple H, I'm going to be honest with you, Nick Khan. Triple H, Nick Khan, I'm scared. I don't know what y'all planning for WrestleMania 42, and I was going to buy a ticket until I realized y'all were coming here for SummerSlam, and I don't even know what y'all planning for. That's probably where y'all going to do the Brock Lesnar Gunther shit in Minneapolis. Fuck y'all for that, because it's my hometown, nigga, and I'm trying to have a fucking good time.
And it's Brock's hometown. He wants
and I have to hear the fucking ear. But whatever.
Yeah.
But whatever. But
you do. You're going to hear that pop, too.
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna hear them. You're gonna hear
Minnesota.
them blow the roof off of Brock Lesnar.
Oh my God.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
I just hope some sexy gay boys come out. Look, make my day.
Wrong
but anyway,
Wrestling Company. Go ahead. Wrong Wrestling Company.
But the product is just. I was really hoping Saturday Night's Main Event would just fucking re-spark my beauty of like, okay, Triple H is cooking, like we're back into some good storytelling, but y'all gonna make me really switch to AEW full time, like. I don't have any, like, and even watching Raw tonight with Diamond, like, man, me personally, speaking for myself, like, this episode gave no, I mean, I know it's the end of the year, we're going to the Christmas holiday season, usually Raw around this time is still lackluster anyway, low-key anyway, but it's like, damn, we're going to be at Royal Rumble in a month here, it gave nothing.
I'll admit, I haven't watched the last couple of Raws, but there was a women's world title match on tonight between Stephanie Vaquer and Raquel Rodriguez, and I have no idea how Raquel Rodriguez got a title shot.
Like how? With Liv?
I have none.
With Liv
she wasn't in War Games. she wasn't at SummerSlam, as far as I can remember.
How was Raquel getting a title shot and not Liv?
All she did was, powerbomb John Cena?
Like...
That's it. I don't even think it was a Tejada bomb. Whatever. But, like... Why is this happening?
And if you're writing a story, like, I mean, just maybe I'm just stupid, but like, if you're writing a story right, wouldn't that cause tension between you and Liv? Because like, you're supposed to be a tag team girly, and Liv just came back from injury, and you're already challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship. When at the end of the, you know what I'm saying? On top of that,
well, they did explain that. Liv and Roxanne are going after the tag titles because to Liv Morgan, the tag titles mean more important than the world title.
That's what that's okay. That's stupid, but yeah,
this is booking underneath the greatest of all time, Triple H.
I don't know what we're doing here, man. And
this is Triple H.
I don't know what the main event of WrestleMania is going to be. What CM Punk versus if we're pulling the trigger on Braun Breaker versus CM Punk right now, what's the main event for WrestleMania next year? What?
It's Gunther versus Sami Zayn.
Jesus Christ!
Again. Because this is all going to be for Sami Zayn to beat Gunther. Gunther's going to go on a tear for the next year and a half, guaranteed. After what I heard tonight, for sure he's going to go on a run, but it's going to be ended by Sami Zayn. Whether or not they do it at this WrestleMania or the next one, is going to be ended by Sami Zayn because it always goes back to Sami fucking Zayn. It always spins around to Sami fucking Zayn again.
Well,
why? Why? Because I don't understand if they wanted Sami to be a world champion this bad. Why they had an opportunity with Sami Zayn. Mm-hmm. It was the Elimination Chamber right before WrestleMania 39. It was in his hometown. Sami Zayn had enough people convinced that he was a world champion right then because they picked him. They wanted him to beat Roman Reigns. Roman fucking Reigns, the 3.5-year champion.
Yeah, they did.
That night. And they didn't pull the trigger. They didn't pull the trigger because the golden boy was Cody at the end of the line. But there are consequences to your actions. Sorry, people.
Yeah, sorry. My fucking Vizio started doing that background shit.
But, like, that's what happens. You cannot... I know it's pro wrestling, but you cannot just pick up a moment like that a year and a half, 2 years down the line because it's not... There's a law of diminishing return there. And we've seen it with the Intercontinental title with him and Gunther. We've seen it for the World title with him and Gunther. We've already seen it before. You can only tell the same story so many times with the same characters before people get tired of it. Okay. This is what happened. This is literally the year encapsulated because they booked the year around 6 people. They booked the year around 6 men and 6 women. Half of the women ain't even been on this show for a fucking year. Bianca Belair, this is the longest finger injury. This is the longest finger injury I've ever heard of. In the NFL, if you get if a dislocated finger, you're out for maybe, considering what they do now, you're probably out for 2 weeks. If it's that bad.
But 8 months?
But 8 months? How bad was this finger?
I think maybe it wasn't bad that Triple was like, let's just have you cook for a bit somewhere else. Like, let's wait for Royal Rumble. Maybe
let's have her off TV and have the SmackDown's women's roster just be centered around Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill walking around in the back.
Having conversations.
That was a better opportunity than having anything to do with Bianca Belair.
Yeah. But she will come back from Royal Rumble. That's what's going to happen. I think she's going to win the Royal Rumble and face Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. 100%.
The Royal Rumble's in February. We still have 2.5 months.
And then that's what that.
Well, what are we gonna do? What am I supposed to care about for the 2.5 months up until then?
Not shit.
On the SmackDown, on SmackDown,
and
SmackDown.
Also, y'all gonna keep that $30 every month with no PLE?
Yep, no PLE.
I mean, if you count Saturday Night's Night main event, they're probably gonna because the Peacock deal is done, right?
No, there's no PLEs for until Royal Rumble, which is February.
So y'all gonna cover them $30 a month for ESPN, Disney.
There's Saturday Night's main event, but I think that's still on Peacock.
Disney.
I don't know.
I think the Peacock deal ended with John Cena. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I gotta look that up. I gotta do my research.
I think they showed it. They showed it on Raw. I thought it was Peacock,
but if the next Saturday main event is a Peacock thing, and anyway, so
VPNs, everyone.
So let's just talk about, because this is a disaster. Let's just talk about the year in tandem. Let's talk about what's happened and our favorite matches, our top gimmicks, our top people, the positives. Let's see if we can pull any pluses from this very shit-tacular year. I'm gonna hand it off to Diamond because I wasn't too tuned into AEW because I heard outside Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné pulled me in AEW this summer. But besides that, I was kind of asleep, so I'm gonna hand it off to you, homie. WWE disappointed me so much this year, but I want to know, how did AEW fare against the WWE product this year?
AEW had its ups and downs. I think when it came to All In, I think that was one of the better pay-per-views I've seen all year, like out of any company ever.
Like it was a good ass pay-per-view.
I loved it from start to finish, although it was like start to finish was like 8 hours. So like we committed a long time to All In. But one of my favorite matches this year happened on that card. It was Jon Moxley and Hangman Adam Page. Hangman winning the belt back. Officially putting the Death Riders to the mid card because they're in the mid card right now, basically. That match was so good. You know, one of my favorites is still Okada and Omega at All In. Literally the match before.
I forgot about that. That shit was crazy. I forgot about that match. Oh my god!
For a person like me that's seen the last three, it was a love letter to those matches. Because I think of what they did, a lot of what they did was callbacks to those three matches. I still have that video on Amazon. I'm about to watch that tonight.
It still sits on my Amazon Prime, just sitting right there.
Yeah. See, I got Prime too. I can watch it with you. What? I just got Prime the other day. Omega. I know a lot of people was kind of shocked that it wasn't as good as the other three, but we have to take into consideration they're 10 years older from that.
And I never saw
Okada doesn't do that anymore, and Omega literally got intestines taken out of him.
Jesus.
So like, it wasn't gonna be that.
The Young Bucks versus Will Ospreay
and Swerve Strickland. That was another good match. Although I do remember the Young Bucks entrance taking forever today. Oh my god,
the boat
took forever. Yeah, the boat. The Founding Fathers gimmick. Oh my god, dude.
That was funny as shit.
That shit took forever.
It was like 15-minute entrance.
They started like all the way from outside the stadium. And they, dude.
Just scaled the fuck.
Other than that was a good match. Shit.
Number one match of the year.
Yep. Tony Storm and Mercedes was really good. That was another one that happened in All In. Shit. Other than that,
what's your number one match of the year?
The Blood and Guts match for the men specifically, and the women, honestly. Those Blood and Guts matches are what War Games was all about. Almost.
I still haven't seen those matches yet.
They're gory. I'm gonna tell you that right now, especially the women's one. The women's one, I think Sky Blue was bleeding like 5 minutes in. like she was gushing blood. But, you know, it definitely was a better War Games match than what I saw on the actual War Games pay-per-views. So, that was good. Other than that, I think all my matches for WWE are going to go to women.
That's facts.
Because it's Io, Bianca, and Rhea Ripley.
WrestleMania. Crazy match.
That was good.
Crazy match. Evolution.
Yep, Evolution there.
Io
and Rhea.
Was crazy.
Easily one of the top 5 matches I've seen this year.
Top, yeah.
And then they did it again at SummerSlam with Naomi. That was a good match as well. I love that. That would probably be my top. That'd probably be my top 3. The women, to be quite honest, the women carried this brand, and they carried the brand every time they put the spotlight on them.
Yeah.
Every time. But going into 2026, all I want is Io and Rhea. No bullshit. No fluff. Don't do this to me again. Just have my girl Rhea pin Io already so we can get this shit over with and get the belt back.
Oh my!
That's all I want. I want none of this. I don't want to be stuck in this Io vortex, man. That's the thing. I'm fighting dudes on Twitter right now talking about this shit.
Io's that girl. I'm sorry. She really is.
Io is, but she ain't the title holder no more. We ain't gotta worry about Io no more. I just need this off the record.
How do you feel about?
I just need this 0-5 off the record. That's all I want.
How do you feel about Stephanie Foucault as champion? Do you think she's carrying it correctly?
She's doing the best she can with what is given.
But what she got
is nothing. She's getting nothing.
I'm doing the best with what
nothing.
I got.
She's getting absolutely nothing in this title reign. Nothing.
Oh my God, Miss Naomi.
This is the first time I see Stephanie Foucault on my television screen since Evolution, because I didn't see her in Survivor Series with Nikki Bella.
How do we feel about, speaking of which,
I guess Nikki Bella's happening again.
You can get touch.
I can't believe we're doing this.
I can't. And then she said her famous quote tonight, and I almost vomited. Oh my God, the pave the way shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not giving Nikki Bella any time of day. Why are we doing this? Because
I've never seen somebody build a road on their back in my life. Not one time. Not one. I ain't know construction workers worked on their back.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Wow. But like,
I said what I said. I said what I said.
Wow. If you know, you caught that. But what was crazy, like for WWE right now, like to Diamond's point, the women carry this business. It's not like the women are struggling, so you need a blast from past like Nikki Bella.
No,
we have
they
so many
legitimately
women.
didn't.
I'd rather see Maxine Dupree. It sounds crazy. I'd rather see Maxine Dupree go against fucking Stephanie Foucault, champion versus champion. Like anybody, I'd rather you get the NXT Women's Champion to fight Stephanie Foucault.
With how much they've done with Sol Ruka in this past year, why is she not on the main roster?
Why is she not on the main roster?
She can cut backstage promos.
If you want to do a pave the way heel,
she can cut in ring promos. She can yell at Adam Pearce.
Y'all are not real. Triple H, you're not a real writer. If you want to do pave the way heels, if you really want to do a pave the way heel, why is Stephanie Foucault not fighting Bayley for the Women's Championship?
Because they don't believe in Bayley no more.
Because if you turn Bayley...
Because Bayley's not interesting anymore.
If you turned Bayley up into a heel and was like, I've been here since 2015...
Bayley doesn't show ass on this program. Bayley's not throwing it back.
And Bayley got ass. But anyway...
Bayley, she got it, but
Bayley
she
got ass too. Bayley got ass.
Bayley don't want to throw it back. That's why she ain't doing nothing.
Stop.
Because Triple H want ass. Triple H needs some ass on the product.
Oh my God.
That's what we need, Bayley.
That's why Nikki's back. But anyway,
this double talk shit, this Two-Face type shit going on, this ain't working, Bayley. It's not.
Oh my God.
It's not. And funny thing is, I saw Asuka's YouTube the other day. She cut a promo on Bayley telling her to start getting fucking angry at these motherfuckers because they keep playing with her fucking name, and she's a 4-horsewoman, and she should not be having her name played with like this.
I agree.
It was Semaj.
I agree.
It was the best promo I've seen all year.
From Asuka?
From anyone. Period.
Wait,
this shit was that good.
But Asuka did it though? It was that good?
It was that good. Look it up.
I'm looking it up after this.
It was that good.
I
felt it in my fucking soul.
But that's what I would do as a writer. I'm like, okay,
I felt this shit in my soul.
Let's turn Bayley up and have her go against Stephanie Foucault. Now Bayley versus Stephanie Foucault. Now that is Because look, my nigga, you got Charlotte, another 4 horsewoman, just being a tag team girly. That's fine. Mm-hmm. You got Becky Lynch being an intercontinental mid-carder girly. That's fine. You have all the women are doing their own thing.
Shotzi winning titles I never heard of.
She's the winner of the fucking Jim's Towel. The Jim Towel Championship. Yeah. The Jim Towel Women's Championship. Nah, man. But like, so like Bailey. So like, you can't have all the horsewomen just a mid carder. You like Bailey this next year. Honestly, they're not gonna do it because they're pussy. Bailey needs to win the Royal Rumble next year. Not a new bitch, not a new girl. It needs to be Bailey needs to win because I don't think Bailey has a Royal Rumble under her belt. If she
does, she fought Io at 40 because she won the Rumble.
Never mind, damn.
Well, which is the last time the SmackDown Women's title has been relevant? But who's talking? Who's keeping up? Who's keeping up?
My top matches of this year, to talk about my top matches. So I've been thinking it over. I don't have in particular order, but the one match that I've been talking to Diamond about, and the one match that just keeps coming back to my head. It was so beautiful. It was so crafted. The story was there. It had all the makings of a good match, right? The story was there. The event was perfect. Where the city was made sense. The timing, the story wasn't rushed. It took time to marinate, and I am talking about Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at Elimination Chamber in Ontario? It was somewhere in Canada.
Yes.
I think so. Should I do my research? I don't know. Yo, hold on. Let me hold. Real time.
It was somewhere in Canada.
Let me go ahead and just do my Elimination Chamber 2026.
I think it was.
2025. I'm tripping.
I think it was Toronto.
So it was in Toronto. Okay, yeah. So it was in Toronto. So everything just fit. Canadians fighting in Canada. We love it. And like at first when the match first started and then like they darkened out the whole arena, I was watching the Diamond. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was kind of pissed off at first. I was like, this is kind of corny. But as the match progressed, it got more violent and more fucked up and more violent and more fucked up. So I think that's number one. All In with Okada versus Omega. It's probably number two for me. Because that match was crazy. And that was my first time seeing them fight.
Yeah.
So I didn't see the historical 3-1 that came before this one. Mm-hmm. But I would have to say that was my number 2. Number 3, not to be that guy, same night of the Young Bucks versus Ospreay and Swerve. Mostly because it was my first time ever seeing the Young Bucks wrestle, and I was talking to Diamond before the match. I was like, "Why are the Young Bucks so revered? Like, what the fuck is this?" He's like, "You'll see." That's all he said. It was like, "You'll get it and see." Because I didn't get it. I didn't know they looked like two Paul Londons to me. I don't know. But when with their synergy and when they started like flipping and dipping and doing their shit, I was like, these niggas are fucking crazy. Like, oh my God, I get it. So same night, that's number 3. Number 4 would have
every tag team's co-signing the Young Bucks. Every one of them. Hardy's, Team 3D.
It's crazy.
I can't think of a tag team that hasn't co-signed the Young Bucks.
I understood. So sorry for all this
They legit.
And then no particular order, number 4 goes to Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley at Evolution. Oh my God. I watched Evolution because I was bored, no shade, and that's not to the women's fault. It was the fact that WWE did not promote that event. But
they did not.
But the fact that it didn't, the event wasn't promoted, I believe that because there was another event that happened 2 days around that time.
Saturday Night's Main Event literally happened before it.
And Evolution.
And that was Goldberg's last match.
And Evolution outsold and I think, watched Goldberg's last match, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it was, I have to, don't quote me on that, but I believe, I believe.
Day after All In as well.
Evolution with the limited booking and the limited promotion outsold, outviewed Goldberg's last match.
It was better. It was fucking better.
Hella better.
Fuck the damn view. It was fucking better.
Goldberg's match was so bad, but you're next. Get the fuck out of here.
Goldberg didn't tap out.
Why am I so mean? And then
Goldberg didn't tap out. That's all.
Because I did my 1, 2, 3, 4. My number 5. So my top 5. Number 5 will simply have to go to, I can't believe I'm putting this nigga on my top 5, but it's just too good to deny, and that was John Cena versus AJ Styles at Crown Jewel. I can't not put that in my top 5.
I didn't put that in my top 5 because I still to this day don't consider that a match. I don't think I saw an experience. I thought it was an experience. Saw movies. Yeah. I said that right now. That was an experience. That was an out-of-body experience for people like me and Semaj who've been watching this product for 10 and 20 years. That was
because first of all,
that was lovely.
Real quickly, I'm not gonna get too deep into the match, but just real quickly rehash again. First of all, 10 years ago, seeing AJ Styles versus John Cena was already a dream match, and it was stupid then. It was stupid if you were a fan 10 years ago to see this TNA nigga from TNA to AJ Styles to come to the business and fight the face, like the TNA's face versus WWE's face. That's basically what it is.
Right.
And it's crazy to think about, and it's like one of those dream matches that you think that you will never get, like a Sting versus Taker or something. And we actually received that and multiple times, and every time these motherfuckers fought, it was just perfect. But something about Crown Jewel, this one was just, for me, I swear to God, no bullshit, was their best encounter they've ever had in any of the times they've ever encountered each other. Because when AJ Styles hit that sweet chin music, I'm like, he a goat. I don't know. I was watching an interview with John.
It looked really good. I remember it.
I was watching an interview with John Cena with not Rogan, because I don't watch Rogan. But it was with somebody, and it was with Chris Valet.
Chris Van Vliet.
Chris, yeah, whatever the fuck his name is. And John was like, and I kind of agree with them, but John was like, because he asked John who's your GOAT. And he was like, this is going to ruffle a lot of feathers. And he was like, no disrespect to Shawn Michaels, because that was like the first name out of his mouth. He was like, no disrespect to Shawn, but like, bro, AJ Styles, to me, is just it. And I was like, that's a match we never got. Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles.
Nope.
But I was like, I can see if somebody was to say, if anybody was, I don't agree with that, but if I can see if someone was to say, who would be better than Shawn Michaels in an in-ring performer? And if you said AJ Styles, I would say, okay, there's an argument. I still would be like, not too much, but okay. But yeah, anyway, that was just, that John Cena versus AJ Styles was just too good for me not to put in my top 5. But yeah, that was my year in tandem. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm solid with my picks, I'm solid with my picks. I got to learn about Io Sky. It's great. It's wonderful. I got to see Naomi. Man,
oh my
congratulations.
God.
We haven't given her enough flowers on this fucking.
And honestly,
we haven't done it enough. Actually,
not only have we not given her enough flowers, but I didn't realize how lacking. The division's doing great, like I said, because we've been praising the division all fucking episode, but like there has been a noticeable dip.
There's been a noticeable dip in the SmackDown Women's division. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
They keep giving me Michin. They keep giving me B-Fab, and their champion is Jade Cargill.
I don't know what's going on with SmackDown, man.
They have no contenders because nobody wants that title. It's been this situation the whole year where Tiffany had a 300-day reign, and it's strictly because no one wanted to fight her for that title other than Jade Cargill.
The funny thing is,
that's it. They had Naomi run out there a couple times. They had Nia Jax do it in a couple 3-ways, but literally, there was no wrestler on the SmackDown Women's brand that was just a number one focus at that title other than Jade Cargill. And Jade Cargill still got like 3 tries at it. Jade Cargill still got like 3 tries at it. When she lost at SummerSlam, I thought they were going to bury her. I thought that was it. Because literally, they had the whole fucking Queen of the Ring tournament centered around her. She won it. They got what they wanted, and they didn't pull the trigger for some reason. It is almost it's eerily similar to what was happening with WrestleMania Charlotte, because Charlotte won the Rumble. Everybody thinking Charlotte was going to win this. They were going to crown Charlotte, and for some reason they kept it on Tiffany. But I wish they did something more with the title.
Briefly, I want to briefly say, like, I'm not gonna do too much with this, but like, y'all were really mad at Charlotte for winning the Royal Rumble. Y'all were really mad at Charlotte for main eventing with Tiffany.
Misplaced anger.
Charlotte should have won that bullshit, because I guarantee you, I guarantee you, hoes, that if Charlotte beat Tiffany this year at WrestleMania for that belt, the SmackDown division that we got this year would have not happened. It would have been more entertaining. And y'all don't want to admit that. Y'all don't want to admit that. Charlotte Flair is TV. She's mean. She's a bitch. She's evil. She's fucked up. She bullies these girls, and that's the fuck what we needed.
She haga. She white.
She haga. I don't think she's haga. I think she's hella different. I don't know. I don't know. She probably don't know. But I will say Charlotte.
She all bone, bro.
I will say Charlotte. I will say Charlotte. I will say Charlotte. Them fits, girl. You had that shit on this year. You had that shit on. I don't know
who done your fashion, but
because it was not 10 years. Like, cause girl, my nigga, 10 years ago you were not wearing this shit, bro. Like,
no.
It got to the point where I wanted to like figure out what your number is, no stalking shit, and ask you like, can you take me shopping? I've never seen a white girl outdress me in my life. And you're almost 40, no shade. That's crazy. Like, how are you outdressing me? You look good, girl. Like, like one of my favorite looks was the War Games fit. And you gave props. Well, what I love about Charlotte, she gives props. You gave props to the girl who designed that fit. Like, you're just you're a goat. Charlotte Flair could do no wrong. I like you way more than your father. But anyway, so my to end this episode, what I want to talk about is looking towards the future. What can we expect from the WWE in 2026? Do we have faith in the WWE?
I got bad news for y'all.
Do we have faith in AEW?
It's gonna get worse before this shit get better.
Damn.
At least on WWE side. With AEW, I feel like they gotta have a mindset shift before it gets better over there. Because with AEW, they are what they are at this point.
They are what they are.
They're gonna put out.
For better, for worse.
They're gonna put out good matches every fucking week. There's not going to be a whole lot of story in between them other than the fact that these are two wrestlers just trying to have a wrestling match. That's
Fair.
what they're going to do.
Fair.
And when the pay-per-view comes around, there's going to be 2 to 3 good storyline matches to where it's going to intrigue you a little bit. But most of the card is just going to be some indie shit.
But they wrestle their ass off, though.
Yeah.
They wrestle their ass off.
They do. The in-ring product is much better.
My fear for WWE next year, honestly, man, like I said, watching this past Sunday Night's Main Event, watching this past Monday Night Raw tonight with you, unless there is like a drastic, when I say drastic, I'm talking pandemic into Roman Reigns' first Tribal Chief run drastic. Like that level of drastic.
Shift.
That level of drastic where Roman Reigns was just doing nothing for the panty, but carried it. But low-key doing nothing, and then somehow he gets with Paul and a switch that just flips. Like I don't know. Or like I don't know how maybe he was already with Paul. Whatever. However that Tribal Chief shit started, I don't know what was like the first episode where it's like it clicked, but when it clicked, it just ran. I was expecting these last 2 months to be on that level of like, y'all need another storyline like that. And I can't believe I'm saying that because for a long time I thought Roman Reigns was buried until y'all fucking pulled the trigger. And I think that was his last chance, honestly. If Tribal Chief didn't work, oh my God, maybe that could be another episode in and of itself.
Right.
Like, to explore what would happen if there was never a Tribal Chief.
Oof.
But that's what we're running into for 2026. Like Roman Reigns is still hot, but I don't think y'all want to admit that he's dwindling. I don't think y'all want to admit that Cody Rhodes is dwindling. And here's another one. I don't think y'all want to admit that CM Punk is dwindling. All of these mega superstars.
He old, man.
It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same.
They old, bruh. They're all old.
So it's like, and then Diamond said a couple episodes ago, I believe, like, unfortunately, disgustingly, next year for Saudi WrestleMania, we might get The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Snooze. It's like
literally about 5 years, but honestly, you could have said it was a decade later.
It's a decade late because she got this in 2016. Like,
Sad.
But I don't even know who wins the Royal Rumble. I don't think I can. Like, especially because y'all pulling the trigger.
Who is running the Royal Rumble? Ain't nobody hot right now. Other than Braun Breaker.
Y'all need to pull.
Gunther.
Y'all need to pull a.
Gunther could win the Rumble.
And maybe this sounds stupid because maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But y'all need to pull a Batista Cena. And what I mean by that, because I like to think that Cena and Batista. Maybe Diamond, please correct me if I'm wrong. But at the time of the Royal Rumble wins of Batista and Cena, they weren't like number one. They were like mid card.
And they weren't a number one, no.
They were mid card as fuck, right?
Yes.
Like they were mid. Like those Batista. The beautiful anomaly about Batista and Cena winning is that those were 2 mid cards, and they decided to take 2 mid carders and make them fucking global phenomenal. Batista's Drax. Like, oh my god, like you know what I mean. And Johnson's doing all these amazing things. They took 2 mid carders and made them superstars. So like. That's what I need for next year.
Well, now that I think about it, if we're talking about their Royal Rumble wins,
05.
That was Batista, but Cena's was in 08.
No, yes, you're right. Yes. Well, yes.
I know what you're talking about though. You're talking about the 21 matches. But yeah, no, because Cena I think beat Kurt Angle to do it, and he was the United States champion. So he was literally the definition of a mid card. So you're right. You're right in theory. It was just the.
And Batista won in 05, being the last 2, and then they took that last 2 and still put Cena in the fucking main event. Like, 05, Royal Rumble just showed us where they were going for Raw and SmackDown. And first of all, that's a whole other episode that we don't have time for, is what's the purpose of SmackDown as a brand? Like, maybe a show, but a brand.
It's for Cody Rhodes to come out and cut promos.
And sing that song.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I like Royal Rumble, and it's in fucking Saudi of all fucking places, so that makes it just so fucking worse. But Royal Rumble has, and it's not going to
10 a.m. Royal Rumble,
and it's not going to be, but Royal Rumble has to be that night.
Y'all better get up.
Where we create new stars across the board.
Get ready for that 6 a.m. pre-show.
And WrestleMania, not only does Royal Rumble need to be that night where we create new stars, but WrestleMania needs to be that night where new stars main event. Like, I'm talking about stars. Honestly, if you have Obafemi win the Royal Rumble, I wouldn't be mad. Like, it has to be complete left field. It has to be left
Triple K booking? Hell no. Hell no.
But we're not in a left field kind of world right now.
You kidding me? You kidding? Obafemi. Oh, we'll be lucky if Obafemi gets called up this year.
Especially in Saudi Arabia, they're not going to.
You kidding me?
Do you have any last thoughts? We had a good 46 minutes.
I don't know, man. With what happened with my football team and then what happened the day before, I'm feeling real down right now.
What football team?
The Panthers, man.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we blew a really easy game that we should have had, bro.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're still in the division. We're still in the division hunt as of now.
I heard the Vikings out of the division.
They out the playoffs, I think.
So we're done playing for real?
You'll be done playing in about 3 weeks.
So what's the point of playing throughout the playoffs?
Well, they get paid per game they play, so.
Football works like that? So even if you're eliminated, you still play?
Yeah, because you still got to get paid. Nigga, it's still their job. They still gotta come out. Yes.
You're like the fuck?
What the hell you mean, bro? Like, what you mean? So you still gotta finish your schedule. Yes. You still gotta finish your schedule. You still gotta play these games. You get paid. You gotta play.
If you're not going no fucking way.
You know how many game checks niggas would be missing? Hey, it make the early season.
So you gotta play them shits even though there ain't no future for your
right. It get real tight, and if you get out the playoffs, you'll start losing game checks.
That would make me so mad. Maybe that's what the WWE needs, a playoff season.
Maybe that's what the NFL needs. Let me see that in the NFL.
Maybe that would turn y'all up. Maybe that would turn up. Maybe like.
All right, these niggas worry about game checks. They'll probably be better. Yeah, these wrestlers start worried about game checks.
Since the WWE wants to be a fucking sports entity so bad, be like, you know what? WWE playoffs.
Right. If you don't work, you don't get paid.
If you don't work,
promo ain't working.
In the last,
you gotta be in a match.
The bottom seed gets released. That'd be fucked up. Can you imagine being booked to your release?
I mean, you can ask Karrion Kross how that works for him.
Lord, please.
You gotta ask LA Knight that. That's what.
You know what? And that is actually how you do it. To end the episode, unless Don wants to say anything else, you bring Karrion Kross back and have him win the Royal Rumble. That would bring me back into the product. And I'm so dead ass. And I'm so dead ass. That's how you bring me back. Have Karrion Kross have a surprise entrance and be the one to win the whole thing. And challenge Cody Rhodes. That's a match, bro. Tell me, Karrion Kross versus Cody Rhodes. Las Vegas for the undisputed W. Diamond shaking his head. He's like, hell nah.
He
Nah.
finally get his match in his hometown. He be bitching about for the past year and a half.
Karrion Kross from Las Vegas? See, look at me being a genius. That's a book it. Book it.
He finally get his match, y'all. This is what y'all wanted.
Bro, it might happen though. Wait, I think it's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Can I bet like $10?
Sure.
A $10 bet.
Sure. Bet whatever amount of money you want. I'll take it. I know it ain't happening.
Because I didn't know Karrion Kross was from Las Vegas. That's increased my whole.
I can tell you who win in the Rumble right now. Ron Breakker. It's not even a competition.
But how is he winning when he's fighting Punk for the belt in the beginning?
Because he gonna lose, Semaj. It's on Raw. You know that shit happened on Raw. I don't care if it's a year after Netflix. I've seen the year at Netflix. Nothing happens on this show. So until something happened on this show, I'm going to say nothing happens on this show. And nothing happened on this show except we now know who the Masked Man is.
Triple H, your biggest... Oh... I forgot.
We now know who the Masked Man is.
And honestly, wait a minute. That's a perfect segue because I was about to end the episode and I didn't even mention that, which makes me feel how significant that fucking thing is.
No, he was barely mentioned last week.
Do we care that Austin Theory is the Masked Man? Because I fucking don't.
No.
I don't fucking care.
Finally, somebody in the vision that they can take pins. That's the only thing the Vision needed, was somebody to actually take these pins. They needed their Solo Sikoa, and they have it.
Like the whole...
They needed their young boy Yuta, and they have it now. We are full Seth Riders. We are fully into the Seth Riders now with these
As pointless as Austin Theory being the Masked Man, not to be funny, I could have put Karrion Kross in that same position because he's been out at the same time. It's like what?
Karrion Kross would have been more interesting.
Wait,
because at least he would have a character that we could build with, even though he's losing all the fucking time. Because he's Austin Theory is 100% in this position to take pins. That's it. Austin Theory ain't gonna be doing shit in this fucking stable except taking pins from baby faces that are eventually going to lose to Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and the like.
They might piss us off and have Logan Paul win the Royal Rumble. But rumor has it, actually...
And fight Cody?
Rumor has it they're going to have Roman Reigns win it again and do Cody 3.
That's worse.
That's been the rumor.
That is worse.
That's the rumor.
Because it would prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that we have not progressed since WrestleMania 40.
That's a crazy.
No matter who wins that belt.
No matter who.
Roman can win it again. We have not progressed one iota since 40. Cody wins the belt again. We had to crown Cody a second time. We had to do it a second time because we fucked up his first run so goddamn bad. We need to tell y'all Cody Rhodes is our guy again. Don't that sound familiar as a motherfucker?
Oh, man.
Don't that sound familiar as a motherfucker? I know another motherfucker that may have had 10 WrestleManias because he was never fucking over enough to make us believe that he was the guy.
Believe that. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. I don't know who that one was. All I know is my tribal chief is not on this fucking program. Why the fuck is Roman Reigns not on this program? What were they thinking giving him those few days? He's wrestled 10 matches since WrestleMania 40. 10 matches.
15 million.
15 million. I hope it's more. I hope he got every fucking penny out of these dumb motherfuckers because they re-upped his contract knowing exactly what they didn't want Roman to do was take more dates off. They wanted Roman to work more. They wanted Roman to work more for less. And Roman got their asses. And they tried to it's a rumor, but they tried to restructure the deal. I hope Roman Reigns didn't give him 1 red cent. Because they gotta pay for what they owe, and they gotta get what they pay for. This is the Roman Reigns y'all paid for.
Pay for him.
This is the motherfucker that wanted to wait until Christmas. He said this in SummerSlam, August. He wanted to take out till Christmas. Thank God we got him back for Warrior. Thank God. He happened to open his email one day and saw the fact that his PTO ran out.
Like 15 million a year is crazy because
thank God.
3 months, that's probably that's like 3 million right there. He makes $1 million a quarter. Like he makes like 3 million a quarter. Bro. I'm jealous. Like that. Like what? Just out of
And y'all have the audacity to make him restructure. He told y'all what this was. Audacity.
He's a restructure.
No.
You have to ask him.
I think y'all should pay him more money, to be quite honest with you, because that's the last motherfucker you got that could create any sort of buzz.
Oof. Oof.
It's ridiculous.
Oof.
We have not progressed since WrestleMania 40, Semaj.
Damn.
We were supposed to have all these fucking baby faces and all these fucking heels and all these up-and-coming talents, all these newly bred characters that are so full of life.
Low-key.
And in a year and a half, they killed it dead.
40 might be the pinnacle of the WWE, period.
They killed it fucking dead. They killed Drew McIntyre dead. They killed LA Knight dead. They killed Damian Priest dead. Why is no one sticking around?
Bruh.
Why do ratings keep dropping? I have no clue.
Get rid of Triple H.
Triple H should have been fired today. Triple H should have been fired today.
Bring Jeff Jarrett. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Jeff Jarrett. I'll take Vince Russo again.
I'll take Vince Russo
I take Vince Russo again. His fucking bum ass.
I
love it at this point.
Bro, I'll take Vince Russo again, bro.
Because, yeah, the stories were over the top. The stories were smut-based, but damn it, it was something to talk about most of the time.
It was entertaining. Every Raw was entertaining as fuck.
You know Vince Russo working with the Juggalos for a wrestling company?
All right. So on that note... It's been a beautiful year, y'all, man. Thank you for supporting the return of Hill Rant. Jesus Christ, we're in hell.
Yeah, y'all lucky we got an hour out of this, man. Because fuck Raw, I'll tell you that.
Jesus, I can't believe we ended this. Still, every episode's been a smooth hour. I can't believe we had so much to say. But please leave a comment, subscribe. They rejected our podcast on streaming because SoundCloud doesn't do podcasts, so we'll put them up through Spotify itself, I guess.
All right.
But
we still got YouTube. We still got all glory.
But check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, and we love you as fuck.
Yeah, it's been real, y'all.
It's been real.